And welcome back to Worth Wild. My name's Worth and we do everything outdoors. And as you can see, we're on the beautiful beavertail skiff again with my good buddy Jules Horn. And we are in the mangroves doing some inshore spearfishing. I've never spearfished before, but we have 2 guns and what is it, a headhunter?
A headhunter spear, a headhunter pole spear. We have a koa teak gun double band, and then we have a little reef gun that works the shooting.
And I mean, this is super shallow water. I mean, we're just gonna dive right up into the mangroves. We're shooting mangrove snapper, and we're really on the lookout for some cabera snapper. And you know, we might even see some grouper and stuff, but super cool. We're gonna get our dive gear on and hop in the water. See y'all in a bit. Jules here with his beautiful, what kind of gun is that?
This is a koa double band. We're here at the mangroves. We're looking for mangrove snapper, but why we came down here is Mr. Cabera snapper.
Cabera!
Which is a very rare species of snapper, and I think that he lives over there with his mangrove friends.
Let's go find them, man. Shall we go? And I am in the water. We are on a flat right now, super shallow, but we are headed straight towards the little keys, islands, mangroves islands, because the water is a lot deeper around it. It's kind of like a natural channel, so it gets closer to about 5 feet, you know, once you get right under the mangroves. So we are headed straight towards the key. As you can see, the water is definitely a lot deeper here. As you can tell, the high tide too, mangroves are, you know, under the water. But starting to see a little life down there, but I go ahead and decide to take a dive just to see what we're working with. Some snapper down there, nothing crazy, some bigger ones in the background, but just taking a little look. Got pretty deep into the mangroves here, swimming under branches and whatnot, but had one kind of just come straight towards me, turned broadside, and I took advantage of it. Not the best shot, not that stone shot. What we're looking for is where you're supposed to hit them right behind the eye and makes them go completely like stone cold. They just sink to the floor. It's a perfect shot, but this was not one of those shots. Hit them a little bit farther behind and start flapping everywhere, and don't really want that, but no big deal. Got him back to the boat. First little snapper. This is a good one, like 15 inches maybe, but right to the face. Fillet is still perfect, but perfect little keeper snapper. There's many more to come. Stay tuned. Back in the water here, headed back into the mangroves to see if we cannot get another shot at a nice mangrove snapper. Seeing a few here, just trying to weed out to the bigger ones, just waiting patiently. That big one will pop out eventually. Shot this one, unfortunately, sometimes with the shallow water. GoPro still sticks out of the water, but snuck that one back into the mangroves and hit this one. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put him right here. Come back for him. Alright guys, so I left my mangrove right there in the tree. The mangrove is there.
Big, bro.
As you can see, a nurse shark was checking out my fish. Jules was hollering explicits at it, trying to get it to go away. Started poking it. Usually they're pretty docile, the nurse sharks, but this one was really fired up for some reason. Smelled the blood in the water and kind of started coming at Jules, but Jules poked him a good bit with the spear gun, got him to turn away.
Crazy, dude.
Okay. So we went all the way down this creek here. I only got one little mangrove, but as y'all saw, we had that nurse shark come up to us because I put this in the tree, and the nurse shark was waiting under the tree when I came back to grab this. So of course, you know, you just barely poke it to get him to go away. He didn't want to go away, did he, Mr. Jules?
No. He was an asshole. He was an asshole.
He wanted
we were
my
poking
fish.
him. He wanted us.
There we go. I think we have like 5 mangroves, 6 mangroves in the cooler. 2 shots on video. We're gonna hop to some more spots. See you then.
That'll work.
All right, everybody, spot number 2. We ran around for a little bit, and now we're gonna hop on 2 tiny little island keys right here.
We already said the fucking sharks are already here. As soon as we pull out, they're swimming up to the boat.
There's a nurse shark already came up to us, so we're gonna see what happens, but we're hopping in the water. I'll get the GoPro on my head. All right, everybody, we're at the new spot. You can see Jules and Will are in the water. Let's us go. Here we moved to probably the coolest spot of the day, just super clear blue water. But it's pretty much just 2 little keys sitting out in the middle of open water, and it was stacked with mangroves. Really glad we came here. We pulled a few off this little mangrove key here. You can see there's just tons of life down there, mangroves swimming everywhere. Now it's time to just kind of weed out, find the biggest ones we can. Perfect stone shot. See how it just went completely just limp, paralyzed looking. Hit them right behind the eye like that. They just sink to the bottom. Here we're back into the water, just me and Jules sitting in the current, hanging onto the mangroves. That current goes really fast, but I'm just watching Jules. He sees something back there. Shot up in there and dived straight into the mangroves. Pulled out a really nice snapper. This one was probably like 16, 17 inches. Perfect size, perfect eater.
You want to take it back with me?
Yeah.
It takes weekend like crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back with Jules here. He just got a snapper. We're gonna go back because the sharks are everywhere, so.
Make sure you watch me.
Got this bigger mangrove. We're just spearfishing here in the mangroves. It's like 4 or 5 feet deep there, and there's big schools, and what we were doing is we're just sitting there hanging onto the mangroves. You don't even have to move, and you just like make grunting sounds, and the little ones come to check out what that is. And then so many little ones comes, and then a big one usually will pop out of nowhere, come check it out, and as soon as this guy popped out, sling some steel through him. So we're gonna let the murk go down, and we're gonna get back out there. Will's out there now, so get back at you.
All right, me and Jules are going in for our 3rd try. Let's go get him, boy. And we're back in the water, headed straight to the keys again. Really murked up the water coming to and from the boat, so really sketchy kind of swimming through here, but found our ways back to the crystal clear mangroves, and me and Jules just sitting together waiting for a big mangrove to pass by. Snuck that one in there.
That was a nice one.
That was a pretty cool shot.
Put him on a mangrove. Dude, you're good, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Just throw him on a mangrove. There's a bunch right here.
Another one, guys. God, they look bigger in the water. Not that this one's small, but I'm throwing them on a mangrove here because we don't want to hit the long swim. So he's going on a mangrove. Look at that. Remember what happened last time we did this? Let's hope it doesn't happen again. We have the trolling motor going because it's super shallow, but it's super clear. Really cool spot. Jules is troller moding us to another spot. Hopefully it gets a little deeper than this. But we got little lemon sharks swimming around. It's really cool. All right, everybody, it is the next day and we have 16 snapper in total. I think I only got 5 or 6 shots on camera, but we also went out this morning just for a quick little meat trip, just trying to get as much mangroves as we can. But check them out, they're right here, pretty big ones. Mangrove City, this was probably the biggest one. I mean, that one's, that's a pretty big one too, but beauties. We are in the Keys, so it's got time for me to head back to my home in the Everglades. So I'm gonna bring a bunch of these home. We'll fillet some of them there, and we'll have a catch, clean cook with all the boys back at Flamingo in the Everglades. So we're gonna go ahead and just fillet a few here, but I'll bring some whole ones back, and we'll show you how we fillet them. See you in the Everglades. We are back in the Everglades in Flamingo. Was in the Keys, but I had to come back to my abode here in the Everglades. Nice mangrove snapper here. We have 1 and we have 2. The rest are all in this bag. Like I said, we shot 16, so the rest are in this bag. Old Will, who we were fishing with, filleted them up. Super happy he did that. But I told him leave the biggest ones for me because I wanted to just show y'all. We're gonna do this real quick, but biggest one of the day. I'd say that's close to 16, 17 inches. Really nice one. So let's get this thing started. All right, everybody, we're filleting this just how you would any other snapper or any other fish. Cutting down the head. Then we're going to cut down the spine. Then we're going to pop through the tail, just like so. And we are going to come on down. And there you go. A big fat snapper fillet. And of course, we're going to skin off. Skin off, going down the tube. And we're just going to cut along here, get some of the belly meat and this fat and this bones out. Cut here, there's a few bones here. And that is a beautiful snapper fillet. Pretty much got all the meat I could. Nice fat white piece of meat there. All right, everybody, like I said, we are in Flamingo, and if you've been here to the National Everglades Park here in Flamingo, fished here, we have a beautiful it's just a crazy cutting board, and this thing has a water that shoots out and it grinds up all the fish, so it's not attracting a bunch of crocodiles. People aren't just feeding crocodiles out there. So let's get this girl started up. Little button here, water turns on, and there's a grinder right down here in this thing, so we're just going to pop it right in. I'll throw it on your side. Boom! So you can just throw all your trash in there without getting the crocodiles fired up, and getting a $5,000 fine if you feed the crocodiles here in Flamingo. But I'm going to get this other fish filleted up, head back to our housing, get the grill fired up, and get these mangroves cooking. We'll see you there. All right, everybody, we're back at the room. So what we did was we took the snapper, we made an egg wash, and then we put flour and seasoning together after patting the mangrove snapper dry. Dipped in the egg, then into the flour mix, then into the egg, and then the flour mix, I think. And then just got some oil going, and we fried up snapper. I've never had fried snapper, and of course we're going to make a taco out of it, but never fried snapper before. We only fry like catfish and stuff back in Alabama. We usually, do snapper blackened or grilled or whatnot. But here we go. Going in to the snapper taco.
How is it?
Phenomenal. The breading, I think it has to do a lot with the breading. Thomas, who whipped these up, he worked at Guthrie's, so he's the fry master. But I could just taste the fish itself is amazing. I think it's about Thomas gets some in him. All right, everybody, the water's behind me. Florida Bay, out at housing right now. We just ate that snapper. It was very good, very good. Never had fried snapper, but I recommend it. It was super good. But that is it. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Doing some stuff out of Flamingo in the Keys, a little bit different. Never spearfished before, and I'm hooked. So there will definitely be more videos of that in the future. But we're in the Everglades. Super cool videos coming up. We'll see you on the next adventure of Worthwhile.